Hello, whiskey lovers, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Today, I would like to talk to you about a new release from the Nc'nean Distillery, all the way up in the Highlands in Drimmen. And here we have their new Quiet Rebels. It was released late last year, but I only now come round to trying it. You'll remember that the Quiet Rebels is actually a series by Nc'nean to, commemorate their employees. For example, the first Quiet Rebels was named after Annabel Thomas, the founder of the company. And then we have the second one, which was Lorna, named after the master distiller. Now, the third one, this one is named Gordon, after Gordon Wood. Now, with a name like that, you would think he's responsible for cask management or the warehouse, Gordon Wood, come on. But no, Gordon is actually the distillery manager, so he makes sure that all the day-to-day operations go well. And I must say, this is actually quite the employee or the HR retention plan, isn't it? If you work long enough at the distillery, you will get a Quiet Rebels named after you. So hey, if I was with Nc'nean for 4 years, I can't imagine wanting to leave. But if I had to leave, I would just bite my nails just one more year, so that I'd at least have a Quiet Rebels mark out there. It's what I call an employee retention plan. Anyway, enough joking. All kidding aside, the Gordon Wood release is created with malts from different types of casks. The STR, the red wine casks, obviously are in there, but Gordon also selected some ex-Sherry cask and some Rivesales cask. Now, Rivesales is a fortified wine, French fortified, a dessert wine from France, from the Longuedoc-Rousillon region. So it's a so-called vin doux naturel, so a wine that becomes soft and sweet all of its own. And that's what Gordon Wood selected to create this new vatting, the Quiet Rebels Gordon. Bottled at 48.5% ABV, a beautiful bright golden color on the nose. Oh, this is nice. Soft and accessible. And if you leave it to breathe for a while, it actually turns quite complex, to be honest. It starts relatively simple, but soon there's these nice notes of red fruit, strawberries, some red currants, some pomme d'amour or toffee apple, as you call it in English. And I also get some brown sugar there and a handful of nuts, some marzipan maybe. Yeah, marzipan becomes quite big, in fact. Some raisins in the back. And quite a gentle spiciness. This is surprisingly complex considering the age. Let's not forget, this is actually a quite young whiskey. Right, on the palate. It's nice, but a lot less sweet than the nose announced. I get some red fruit again, the brown sugar returns, but less now, because now I also get these sour notes, slightly sour notes. Don't get me wrong, it's not an off note. It's a bitter and sour touch in there. It must be from the wine, I suppose. I get some grapefruit notes. I get some walnuts in there, some allspice, and also a hint of Oloroso sherry. The nuts, they come late, but they do come. It's gently drying, quite beautiful, in fact, but it cannot quite live up to the aroma of the nose. Maybe you need to give it some more time, but I like it a lot on the finish then. Now that's a relatively long finish, to be honest, with some soft tannins and some spices, with a pleasant touch of dark fruit all the way on the deathbed. Lovely, lovely. The Quiet Rebels Gordon from the Nc'nean Distillery, one of my favorites. This is a public secret. I quite like these. And like I said, if you're at Nc'nean, stick around, because you will get a whiskey named after you. How cool is that? Especially considering the fact that it is also very good. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Bye-bye.